this is where we're at for that term limit state convention of states that are agreeing with term limit. You got some of them. You only got a handful of states. All these ones in these colors are the ones that are convention of states voted on it. The rest of us, all these, this area, wherever in here, they're all not convention of states. All this area up there, you see all that light area. Well, and we need, if you live in one of those states that's not voted for the convention of states yet, you need to call your Congress, send letters to your Congress, your state Congress, and senators, your state senators, the ones that represent your state. Send letters to their office telling them you want to implement the convention of states, that you want term limits done on Congress, both state and federal levels. It's the only way we're going to get this stuff done. It's up to you, the voter, to do it. It's your right. We got to make this change. They took it away from you in the Constitution where our forefathers implemented term limits. They took it out. They amended the Constitution to fit their needs. They want to rule you with an iron fist. They want you to keep coming back to them for money. They want to keep you poor, so you have to depend on them. These long-term politicians in office are rich. They got rich from lobbyists, from your tax dollars, and stealing from the system. Now, you got term limits on a president. Why in the heck can't we have term limits on the rest of these goofballs? And this is a two-sided. You know, this is Democrat and Republican. It ain't just one side. So if you're a Democrat, Republican, conservative, whatever you are, you know, you need to do this. This is your right. We need term limits. That's the only change that's going to come. That's the only time change is going to come. Term limit. These old people are stuck in there. They get set in their ways. They don't make change. They promise you change, but do you ever see it? Nah, you don't ever see it. It's not going to come. Change is not going to come until you do term limit. And then you can vote for the people to get in there that's going to make the change. I understand you want change, and with time, comes change. But you want to. It starts with you. It starts with the American voter. It's up to you. Call your state officials. Tell them you want the convention of states for term limits. That's all you have to do, folks. Send them a letter, whatever.
Term Limits Convention Progress Map. Image SVG and XML Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, .34 states can bypass Congress to propose a congressional term limits amendment. The U.S. Constitution provides the state legislatures authority to propose amendments without the approval of Congress. To make it happen, 34 state legislatures must pass applications for an amendment for congressional term limits, and Congress must call a convention for the states to propose the amendment. Now, here is where it gets a bit complicated. The states don't always pass the exact same application. So, today there are state legislatures that have passed the U.S. Term Limits, USTL, Single Subject Application for Congressional Term Limits, and there are others that have passed applications for multiple subjects, including congressional term limits. So where do we stand now? 3 states, Florida, Alabama, and Missouri have passed USTL's applications specific to the single subject congressional term limits. 13 more states, indicated as medium blue, have passed congressional term limits specific language as part of a multi-subject application. To eliminate all legal uncertainty and positively impose term limits on the U.S. House and Senate, USTL is fighting to pass our single-subject congressional term limits application in 34 states. One thing is clear, however. The individual states are taking action to impose term limits on Congress, and every day we are one step closer to our goal. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter. About. Podcast. Blog. Petition.
So basically, we need more states in there, and the population of those states that's not in there, that means you, the voter, can go in there, send them letters, and they'll have to bring it to the floor for vote. And if they vote against it, then that's when you vote them out of office on their next term and get somebody in there that will vote for it. It's getting to be bullcrap that we have to sit here and endure these legal thieves in the U.S. Congress and Senate stealing money, getting bribes from lobbyists, taking your tax dollars and spending it on themselves, $24,000 appliances. Hey, Nancy Pelosi, how about it? It's getting to be bullcrap. They get in there and they pass what they want. They don't care about you, the voter, what your concerns are. They are all concerned. I don't care what side they're on, Republican, Democrat, whatever. They're only concerned about filling their pockets. Listen, this is AOC's first term, and she's already on there saying she needs a raise, that she can't afford to live off of what they pay her. Bullcrap. The average American makes below half of what you make, AOC, and you can't make it on that? Shut up. You make me sick. Folks, that's where I'm telling you. It's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. As Ilhan Omar said, and she's right, it's about the Benjamins for her and her pocket and her boyfriend. These people are corrupted by outside influence. Not you. They ain't listening to you. They're being influenced by lobbyists from other countries, and it's illegal. It's illegal for that to happen. Trump tried to get rid of lobbyists for 5 years. I don't know if it ever happened or not, but it doesn't seem like it, because these people are still in there getting rich off of your dime. I don't know, but if you don't make the change, then we ain't got nobody to blame for ourselves. I already sent a letter to mine, and I'm going to keep sending it till they implement it. And if they don't, I'll vote him out of office. I'll vote my senator out of office, both of them. On the Democrat and Republican side, we'll vote them out. And the Congress, or state Congress. We'll get them out of there. We don't need this crap. There has to be some kind of a change, and it's not going to happen. And I keep trying to beat this into you. It's not going to happen until we have term limits. These people in state and federal, state and the U.S. Capitol only listen to you during election years. But as soon as they get that power back, they're done with you. They're like, hell with them. I'm still filling my pockets. I don't care about them. And that's a Nancy Pelosi to a T. She gives one rat's ass about you or your money. She just wants to get rich off of your tax dollars. That's all she cares about. And how much she can get out of government for her district so she can fill her pockets and give her friends money. She ain't in it for you guys. If she was, that district would have been cleaned up and stayed clean from the time she get in there to the time till now. She's been a lifelong politician. She's made a career out of it, along with Jerry Nadler and Chucky Schumer and the rest of those people on both sides. They made a career out of it. And don't let AOC and Ilhan and Rashida Tlaib and that other goofball make a career out of it. Don't let them do that. Because that's what they're trying to do. They want to fill their part. They want to be rich like the rest of them in there. You know, you want those high dollar appliances and those big mansions all over the place. Well, it's time to stop it. Time to get them out of there. Time to vote for this. Send it to your state Congress, your state senators. Send a letter to them. Tell them you want term limits. You want the Convention of States for term limits. And they'll have to do it either that or they'll get voted out of office. If enough people flood those offices, call them, write them, whatever you got to do, they'll implement it. All right, guys, that's just another short segment here. We'll see you the next time. God bless y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share the hell out of it. Get these people in there out.